Today we'll explore the calculator in Build-On, where takeoff quantities are converted into material, labor, and final project costs. Once the takeoff is done, the next step is to proceed with an estimate. We can click on either the Estimate button or the Estimate and Report button. Both options work the same way. So let's click on Estimate. Here we can see the takeoffs along with the columns we have customized. Let's go through them one by one. Filters can be used to filter out any items we need. Next, after we reset, we can use the filter. Now let's talk about grouping. Grouping here means setting the higher level under which we want to group our items. Let's group by label. This is similar to what we did during takeoff when we assigned the label as roofing. In that case, we apply and you can see roofing as a group. When we collapse it, only the higher level group, roofing, is shown. When we expand it, all the other items we measured under roofing come down. Now we can add another level of grouping. After label, we are going to select location and apply it. As you can see, no location is selected, so it appears as none. If we want, we can remove the location. We are going to give away an assembly. Then we are going to group it under the takeoff name. Apply. So let's collapse and see what happens. After roofing, when we expand, we can see the assemblies appearing. So after this is the takeoff name. When we expand further, we get the quantities that we have measured. This is how the group function works. Now let's look at the column. The column is what is shown here. We can also just remove some of the columns so that we can show only the columns that we need. If we want to show all the columns, just click on Reset and all the columns will appear. Next, we have the Estimate views. In the Estimate views, we have My View, which is the default view, Company View, and Personal View. My View is simply the view that we see once we log into our system. This is set according to our priorities. Then we have the Company Views. Company views are the views that all estimators in a particular company can see. Personal views are just for one person. These views cannot be seen by other estimators in a particular tenant. These are personal views. Let's create our own view, our personal list. We will take out labor, contingency, profit, quantity, and similar items. And we are going to save this view. When we click on the company view, all the history will be visible to all other estimators. For our personal view, we will name it My View 1. Once we click on this, we can see our view is saved as a personal view. We can delete, update, or rename it as needed. If we go to the default view and click on it, the default view will appear. This is how the estimate views work. We also have options like Reset and Recalculate. Let's discuss this further. The Recalculate option is used after we finish a takeoff and have another takeoff left. Once we complete the additional takeoff, we need to go to the estimate and press Recalculate so the latest takeoff appears. Now about resetting. For example, if we want to change the unit cost, we can set it to 20 and click Apply. This change will only affect this particular material. When we go here and select 12, then click Apply Group Level, the entire group, like this group angle apron, will get this value for the whole group. Next, we have the Custom column. A custom column is simply where we can provide a specific value for contents in markup or overhead markup. For example, we might want to change this to 10%. We can click OK and the update will apply at the group level. In addition to this, we have other options such as Reset. All the changes we have made will be visible. When we click Reset, it will return everything to the original format, and the edited items will no longer appear. If we select Show Edited Items, only the items we have changed will be displayed. Since all these columns have been edited, they are currently visible. Now we will click on Reset and then confirm by clicking OK. We can see that it returns to the previous values and all the assigned items are shown. Next, we have the Quote option. When we click on Quote, it will take us to the Quote page. We can also go to Estimate and Report, and we will be brought here. This is the Quote Preview. When we select Quote Preview, we can see how the quote appears like this. This will open a new screen. We also have an Export option. When we click on Export, it exports the data based on how we have grouped it. If we collapse everything, we only get the higher level values. If we expand the groups and then export, all the detailed values will be included in the Excel format. So all of these are basic operations that help us create an estimate.